Hi everyone. So we're going to be using this collection, Good Vibes, today. It's by Crate Paper. So let's get started. So let me start off by getting really personal with you guys. So some of you, I've talked about this before. Some of you may remember that I suffer from depression, but I don't let it consume me. I don't let it defeat me. And I do stuff to make sure that I don't wallow in it personally. And so, but it's been a couple hard days. So let's get started with this too. Let me talk to you while we're doing this. So Chiyanne, my daughter, who is 25, she'll be 26 in December, was diagnosed with uterine cancer in September actually, and she ended up having to have a full hysterectomy. Well, that hysterectomy happened yesterday, and it is so I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep going. I may not talk a lot, but it was a lot more devastating than I thought. And she wrote something on her Okay, so anyways, she wrote something on her Facebook page yesterday, and it was just heartbreaking. So heartbreaking. And all you can do is feel awful for your child. It's all you can do. And so, absolutely nothing you can do as a parent can help. I mean, it's just awful. And why some women get to have children, I said that on my own post. Why do some women get to have multiple children and they suck? And we all have that one woman on our Facebook friends list that just, dang well they just suck. And I mean, sucking by not being home for their kids, partying, neglect them, don't pay attention to them, that kind of stuff. And why do the good people who will be good parents and be good moms and dads, why does it happen to them? I don't understand. And that is just the cruddiest thing ever. So I am trying to not spiral down. And so this layout is, I finished it today. Not really. Wasn't feeling it. I just wanted to be done with it. Just want to go on to the next week. So it's not my best. It's not my best at all, but at this point I just wanted to be done. So yeah. And I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's just devastating. So, if you're a parent, you will know what I mean. Or even if you're just a woman who can't have kids either. Or, you know, you just know that, you know, us as mothers are powerless to help our children. And that is the cruddiest thing ever, because we've done we've devoted our whole lives to protecting them from, you know, everything. I mean, it just, you know, and not to be able to protect them from this is just unbelievable. They sent all her parts to get tested, to do biopsies on it. She has to get tested, I think, every few months for the next 5 years to make sure that the cancer did not spread. So, I was not prepared emotionally. I thought I was. I thought I could handle this. I thought, well, I mean, I've been strong for her. But she's at my mom's. My mom's taking care of her. And, yeah. So, we're gonna have to get off this subject, you guys. So, but she's doing okay. Chiyanne, she's in a lot of pain. And you know what's, I mean, I said let's get off the subject, but apparently I can't. But I just gotta let you know, because I'm not sure if anybody else has gone through this. Kat has allergies and she's scratching, so that's what you're hearing her. So Chiyanne had her surgery yesterday, and she went home 5 hours later. And I'm like, I asked the doctor, why is that? Why is that? Usually, you know, you stay in the hospital overnight. They said, because it's not safe anymore. So I'm like, the hospital is no longer safe for you to stay in. That is just crazy. It really is. I mean, you have MRSA and staff, but you would think that it wouldn't be as bad, I guess. I don't know. I was not expecting to hear that my kid was going to have a full-blown hysterectomy. A full-blown hysterectomy. Not partial, nothing like that. No, full-blown. And leave within a few hours. Excuse me, guys. So I did not expect that. And I'm just blown away. Because, I mean, I stayed the night. My mom stayed the night. So, yeah. So, I don't know. But one of the wounds she has opened up last night. And so my mom and my parents were going to drive her to the emergency room. But they they got the bleeding to stop. So, it was okay. If she was going to keep bleeding, they were going to take her. But they got it to stop. My dad was a medic in the Vietnam War. So, which my dad was a field worker, and he was drafted at the Vietnam War, and they trained him to be a medic. So it was just, you know, it's so weird how things like that happen. You know, you're picking strawberries, and next thing you know, you're, you know, doing field, you know, he's out in the field, and you're doing dressing wounds, and yeah. So anyways, so he's like, those memories are coming back on how to, you know, care for people, and yeah. So yeah. Whoops. So yeah. Anyways, and then, you know, you guys are there for me, and so I just had to tell you what's happening, and that it's been hard. It has been a hard day. And, yeah. So, anyways, okay, let's get off this subject. So, I did not put my phone on vibrate, apparently. Let's see, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Let's see. If you're new to my channel, sorry. I'm usually not like this, but you know, when it comes to your children, that was an emotional blow, and I did not expect to fall apart. I really did not. So, I'm sorry. Truly, truly sorry. But anyways, this is real me. This is, you know, usually I'm not so emotional, I guess, except for, you know, every so often, I guess, but apparently this one hit me harder than, you know, because you just feel so powerless. That's, you know, basically it boils down to you're powerless, and then you're also worrying because, you know, her parts did get shipped off, and now for the next 5 years, you know, the chances of it coming back, you know, are there, and it's, you know, it's an emotional roller coaster. It really is. You know, and if you could, as a parent, take it from your child, you would in a heartbeat. Any parent would. But, well, unless you're the cruddy parent that you know, right? But, yeah, so it's just, oy. But anyways, this is the week we went to Arizona. Let's really just change the subject. So, oh, man. So, this was the week we went to Arizona for the convention for the FSJ, Fun Stampers Journey, who I demo for. This is for them. And I went for this for the convention. And it was super fun. And I gotta say that it was different because I went to a Stampin' Up! One years ago, because I used to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I went to one years ago. Oh, actually 7 years ago. It just popped up on my timeline this morning because I guess it was, no, 5 years. 5 years ago that I went. And we were never fed or anything like that. And so when I went to this one, I was shocked because we got breakfast, snack, lunch, snack. And I'm like, alrighty then, I got the jackpot. Because, you know, me and eating go hand in hand. And yeah, so I don't skip meals. And so it was really, really cool to have that happen. And they fed us so well. They really did. And it was really neat and shocking and fun. So yeah, it was really cool. So I don't know about if I'm going to do it again next year, because Arizona is a dry heat and it sucked. It really, really sucked. If you watched my Traveler's Notebook flip through, then I talked about it because I finished the album there. So and it was 102 and it was 110. I mean, when you go out the door at 7:30 in the morning and you start sweating instantly, then you know it sucked. Then you know their weather just sucks. And it was like 11 o'clock at night and it was the same thing. And it's just like, oh my gosh. So the people who live in that kind of weather, kudos to you, but I was dying. I'm like, no thanks, I don't want to live here, I want to go home. And so I was whining. And so it's one of those things where I don't know if I want to go back next year. So because of that, because it's just, the heat was awful. It really was. I am not a tough chick at all. I am a whiner when it comes to being hot in the heat. And just, it was a sauna right when you open the door. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I don't like that. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, anyways, that was this trip. So, and, but I mean, I had fun with Timothy, so that was cool. And then, so we went to New Orleans last week, right? It's been a week completely, so that's cool. And, well, so that was a wet heat, so I have not been able to, I'm telling you guys, I should have been a vampire in my past life, because I'm really good at it. But, so, you know, like everybody else in this world nowadays, we all have to take the vitamin D supplement, right? Because we don't get enough sun anymore. And, well, for me, I have to take the supplement, right? And I told Tim, I said, I'm not going to have another blood test for my vitamin D until next year because I've had plenty. I have had more than I should have. And I'm good. I know I'm good. So he just laughs at me and is just like, okay. And so yeah, I've had plenty of sun this year, and I'm good. So, but yeah, Arizona, whew, no thank you. But the convention itself was really fun, and it was neat, and it was worth going. It really was. So that was fun. So, sorry guys. Oh man, I need to blow my nose. So I'm going to talk out of my mouth because I'm not going to do that because I paused the video earlier and I turned it off. So I don't know what I'm doing, but nothing is new there with technology and me, right? So yeah. Okay, so Joanne Baker. So you asked a question if I journal off camera. There's sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't. And I let my pictures tell the story, for one thing. And like Tim holding the wood, well, that was the previous week, and now I'm, you know, now I know what he's doing here. I don't know. I'm not into the journaling. I do, you know, somewhat, you know, I do somewhat of it, you know, like I put, Chiyanne bought Tim a custom beer mug from Etsy for Father's Day, and he loved it. And so I do that kind of thing. But like the random Father's Day or the mug, or Father's Day, or the wood, no, because and after this week it'll show the finished project of this. So so it kind of, it's like a timeline for me. It'll speak on what he had the wood for. So it's how I'm justifying it. So, and this is my tan nook. So that's what he was building, and I'll show you the finished product when next week. So yeah. Whew, it is warm in here in my office. Is, you know, like I said, I'm trying not to spiral and just sleep and, you know, be sad. And Tim, we got back from New Orleans, and we got back like 4 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning. I put that upside down. And so Saturday he was able to not work, and then Sunday he had to work. Then he was off Tuesday, then he worked Wednesday, then he was able to be off on Thursday, and then he works. Is today Friday? Yeah, today's Friday. And then he works overtime tomorrow, and then he works Sunday, so he won't be home till Monday. So again, he was only off for 2 days, and then he's back to work full time, you know. So it's just, so he's gone for 72 hours, and so that sucks. And you know, and I'm gonna go get weighed in tomorrow, and my weight is gonna be atrocious, but I'm back on the program tomorrow, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna eat my emotions tomorrow, so it's gonna be fine because I knew what I did, and you know, we've been gone so much, and it's been worth it, so it's okay. But I need to get back on track because I feel awful, you know, emotionally and physically. I feel awful, and it's, you know, food just makes me feel awful. I can't get these off right now, so I'll get those off camera. But in our hotel, in the beams were 2 owls that just lived there, and it was so neat. And I love wildlife, so it was really cool to have them up above our, you know, our entryway when we got into the hotel. So that was cool. So I'm almost done. Let me start by saying thank you to Paula M. Monique McCoy, yeah, that whole family stuff, isn't that just fun? So, Judy Johnson, the Smash books, yeah, you know, that's those things are so cool. And that whole premise, I think, is where the Traveler's Notebook started, don't you think? It's like, because it's like a smash book. And then Peggy Rochelle, thank you so much. You're so sweet. And Joanne Baker. So yes, thank you for being a new subby. And hey, welcome to my channel, right? Just having an emotional breakdown right now, but you know, hey. So hopefully everyone understands. So I was not going to record. Like I said, I wasn't even coming in here, wasn't going to do anything, and I did not expect a breakdown now. So that's, you know, so do I keep the video or not? And I'm just, yeah, it's just, it is what it is. I'm a mom who gives a poop, you know? I really am. I am a mom who cares, and my kid means everything to me, and to have this happen to her sucks. And so yeah, so I'm an emotional wreck for her. So yeah. Anyways, here's the insert. The insert I absolutely love. This is my second favorite insert that I've done. The last one was the other insert I did. Sorry if there's so much glare. So we went on in their pool, which was so fun. So yeah, we had a lunch. That was lunch by them, and that was cool. So, and then we were in the hotel. They had a water park, so Tim and I went to the water park. And see, yeah, oh no, I put it on here, not my tan. Well, I put in my tan also, but I was all, brr, not. I gotta use some of these stickers somehow, right? So that was one way to do it, brr, not. I was like, yak, boo, meh, San Jose. And of course I had to add the puppies. And then this, so Tim ended up building this a day before we left. The day before we left, he built the Chiyanne Nook, and he was amazing. So I knew I had something to look forward to when I got back, and this is what it looks like. I was able to put it together. So, but I mean, it looks different now because that was just a trial run, but that's pretty cool. That's in our bedroom, and so that was fun. So, and then let's see, Pamela Williams, Kai's mom, scrapping posh. Yeah, the cat story was at the end of the video of the last one. And then Elizabeth Yunkin, happy birthday. Your birthday is the same day as Tim's. I think I kept saying that his birthday was the 12th, or the Wednesday, the 12th, but it's the 12th, which was a Thursday. I just, yeah. Yeah. And but Tim's birthday is the 12th also. So happy birthday, happy belated birthday. I hope it was a good one. And send Ernie. Big hugs, everyone. Big hugs. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'm so sorry for this video. So and this is really hodgepodgey, a real hodgepodgey layout, but you know, it is what it is. I'll be back. I'll be back soon. So all right guys, take care. We'll see you later. Bye.